Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome back to another episode of Automaton. Oh, man. Let's just sit here for 1 second and have a quick little conversation. Some of you probably that are watching this make YouTube videos, and some of you that are watching this might think that you would like to make YouTube videos, and some of you are just watching because, that's cool as well. If you make YouTube videos, you know that every once in a while you make a video that you know in your heart when you're making it that it's junk. And sometimes you're like, hey, I've got a schedule I got to keep. I've got things I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it anyway. I am not that guy. So there is an episode. It's a lost episode. I don't even know. I may have deleted it in a fit of rage. Maybe it's still there. Maybe I'll post it someday, and you guys can see the lost episode that I was afraid. Actually, I was honestly afraid. And I know you will say, no, we would never do that. That if I uploaded that video, that like half of you would never watch this series again. Oh my goodness, it was horrible. Oh, and I was having such a good day. Anyway, so you may be asking yourself, let's just jump into this episode and let's hope for this being a better one. We don't want another lost episode. We really can't afford it. We've got things to do. Let's eat. Let's eat a little something. So, in yesterday's episode, we're like, hey, we should have this base in the mining dimension. And it sort of got mixed reviews on the channel. I guess it was yesterday's episode. I don't know. Maybe not yesterday's. Maybe it was the day before. But anyway, you guys were like, hey, I'm down. You live in the Mind Dimension if you want to. Other people were like, hey, here's a letter to the Mind Dimension postmaster to Dadcraft73 McCheaterson. Oh, man. I'm telling you what. I stood there at the beginning of last episode, and I thought to myself, we can't do this. This isn't right. This is not how you play a Minecraft game. You don't get some cheaty, always daytime, never any problem kind of base. You gotta fight for your right to survive in a world. And that's exactly what we're doing. So, between the episodes, actually during the lost episode is what we will call it, we moved. We are back in the overworld, and this is where we're going to make our base, and I'm sorry that we are I feel like we're like waffling back and forth, and it makes me grumpy. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, let's get turned around here. I made a little progress between the episodes, but let me show you where our new base is going to be. First of all, I will go back through here. I have things to show you because we made progress last episode that, it kind of is what it is. So the old base is somewhere. Oh, you know what? I don't even know where the old base is because I've made another change. It's like 2,700 blocks roughly that way. That's the way. It's right over there. Way far away. But everything over there has been cleaned up. All that's left over there is a portal. I've picked up all my blocks, all my chests, everything, and I painstakingly slowly but surely, whatever that word is, I moved everything over to our new location, and let me tell you what, that took a long time. That was no joke. By the way, over here where our new portal is, I came over the overworld and found this spot. I had to cross a huge ocean to get here. I mean, it's all in the other episode that hopefully you'll never see because you'll unsubscribe to the channel immediately. But anyway, there's a huge bone block skull over here in the mining dimension, which is a little sketchy because that means we have bone meal for the rest of our lives and we'll never need it ever again. I'm going to show you something here in just a minute back in the overworld. But this is where we live now. So this is our mining dimension. There's whatever this little guy is over here, which is a little like creepy looking. I sort of want to go over and take a look at it. I haven't yet. I don't know what this is. Is it just like a thing? Is it an entrance to a dungeon? I don't know. Is it just some cool structure? I don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool looking. That's for sure. So the other change that I did is I've actually put my Automaton series on a server. And that's going to do a couple things. Because one of the big issues that we're going to encounter is things like steel and coal coke. If we only run these things when we can, right, when we're online, the problem that we're going to run into is it's going to take forever to get the raw materials we need to. So I fired up a server because I'm not one of those guys that likes to just like sit around AFK on a single player world. So I am playing on a server now. So that's one of the other changes. My chests are still a complete disaster. I have items all over the place, literally where I could dump them. So all of any organizational things that we had before are now gone. We don't have any of that stuff anymore. What else did we do between the episodes? We did find the new base location. I'm going to take you over and show you. But here's the thing I wanted to show you. Look over here in the overworld. There's also a huge bone block skull. I don't know. I don't know why there's one in both places. Maybe like structures, like I don't know. Maybe some of these structures are in both dimensions. I don't know. But we don't have to touch this one now. We could use the one in the mine dimension to get all the bone meal we would ever need in the history of the world. Now, we did do a couple quests in the episode that you didn't see. So I made a windmill. And when you do the windmill, you get a kinetic dynamo as a reward. Windmill's super easy. I feel like I need to show you how to make a windmill if you don't know already. You need to make some of these windmill blades. We already had the treated wood that we made before. You have to make 8 windmill blades. You surround them by a piece of iron and you get the windmill. Okay, easy. So I made a windmill and it's actually running up there, and I took my kinetic dynamo. The next thing that we did is we also made moving power, which was an LV wire coil. This is the only thing we had to make because you remember in one of our deals, in our loot boxes, we got like all these LV, MV, and high voltage wire connectors. So I just got those out of a chest and put those in my inventory and made the LV wire coil, just one, and that was done as well. And I don't even think I've opened the loot box. Nope, I haven't. Did I? I think I did claim that one. This one I got to connect. So we still have to open that loot box. And then, because I was thinking, hey, I need some hemp, so we should make some cloches. I'll tell you what, one of the reasons that you know that previous episode was horrible is I made 2 garden cloches and I made 0 cloche puns. Maybe one. Like we're close to being able to make it or something. And that's it. We didn't even get to do all of our fun garden cloche stuff. Oh, man. Anyway, so this is where we're at in our world. So I'm going to go ahead and claim this cloche quest. And I guess we get both of them, or can I pick? I guess we get both of them. So we will claim that back. Okay, so now we're at the point where we've got our first little bit of immersive engineering power. So all I've got is up there connected to the back of that kinetic dynamo is a LV connector coming down to this piece of cobblestone with an LV relay, and both of those are feeding power into the cloche. And they're full. We don't have water yet, so we're going to have to get that squared away like sooner than later for sure. We're going to have to get water into the cloches. And the reason that I wanted to build those in our last episode was so we could start farming hemp, because we need tons of it. Now, somewhere in the mess that is my inventory are some industrial hemp seeds. I tore down my little farm over there at the old base and brought all the parts with me. I haven't even gotten it fired back up yet. I don't have any of the infrastructure done. I'm going to go off camera, and I'm at least going to make some sense of these chests, and then we're going to get to work on a couple other things. Let us sleep through the night in our new bed. Now, there is a quest here, and I think this is going to be handy because I want to be able to make this moving fluids, and we're going to get fluid pipes by making a fluid pump. So we're going to make that, and then we're going to use that to get water into the cloche. That's the plan, at least. Hopefully everything will work the way that we want it to. So I told you we're playing on a server now, so we can do things like AFK with chunk loaders and stuff like that, and have lots of resources when we come back on, which is key. It also improves my performance a little bit. Not that I'm having any trouble, but everything's good. I also had to make the engineer's workbench, which is essentially just I feel like I need to tell you all this stuff. I don't know if you even care, but I'm telling you. A crafting table, some treated wood fences, which are, you know, standard fence recipe, and some treated wood planks, all of which we had. This is what we have left over. And then inside, I had to make the engineer's blueprint. Let's see. Blueprint. So we had to make the crafting components one, which is this one. It's copper, aluminum, iron ingot, and then some lapis and some paper. So that was easy. So I made that, and then I just had to put in the pieces parts for the vacuum tube and an iron mechanical component, right? Which is a little bit of wire, a little bit of glass, a little bit of redstone, etc. So nothing too crazy there for sure. So that all worked like a dream. So now you're caught up. We have 2 cloches, and as we know, they are close to perfect in practically every way. And we do have a little bit of fluid pipe, and I think, let me see, if we want to make the pump, this guy right here, the fluid pump, all we need is an iron mechanical component, some iron plates, and we'll put this together now. Let's go ahead and build this thing before we go. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, and we need a piece of copper, which hopefully we have laying around here somewhere. I do, I just don't know. Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay, so we'll go over here, and we will put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of these. These have to be plates. Okay, no problem. We'll just take these iron ingots, put them in our crafting grid, and turn them into plates. No worries. We'll put 4 of those in here with a piece of copper, and we'll get an iron mechanical component. And then we should then be able to make this guy. Yep. Okay, so we'll make this thing like so. Perfect. So we have this moving fluids thing, and we want to go ahead and complete and claim this reward because we're going to need it, right? We're going to need that pipe. So we have 21 pieces of pipe. Now what I want to do is I think this is going to work. We'll see if this is going to work at all. So let's put down a piece of sand. No, maybe we have to do it this way. 1, 2, 3. I think we could probably put it right here. Maybe. Yep. And we can hook this guy up like that. Alright. And then we'll take our engineer's hammer. And let's go. I guess it doesn't really matter how we go. We'll go out here. We'll put output on that side. Okay, and then we're going to take one of our LV wire connectors and put this guy here, and then we're going to run a wire, and hopefully we don't get any sort of obstruction warnings. I don't think we will. I mean, it's straight shot, right? Put that over there, and then this guy hopefully will start filling up with power. Yep, okay, and then we just need to run our pipes. So we're going to have to, let me see, water can go there, so we can go like that. Okay, and we're not getting water yet because we need to make ourselves a lever. One thing about these pumps, I always have trouble, or I used to have trouble figuring them out, and now that I say that, it probably won't work, but we go like that, and that should, yeah, and then we should see water coming in here. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Do I have any more sand? Yeah, I do. Okay. All right, so now all we need to do is find a piece of dirt like this. One piece of dirt. And I have that and that. Okay, I have sand. Okay, so in this close right here, we're going to put a piece of dirt and a piece of hemp, a hemp seed. And this guy right here, just so we can build up a little bit of a supply, we're going to put a piece of sand and a piece of sugar cane. Okay, and now we should be doing what we need to there. We're growing both of those. And then all we need is a chest of some sort. Let's see. How do we want to do this? We can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and we'll make ourselves 2 chests like that, and then we'll make these iron. Why not? We'll just do it like that for now. Bang. Iron plate. We don't need that. Okay. All right. And then we'll take one of these guys and we'll hook it up here, the other one there, and then we should see stuff flowing in. Yep. All right, so that's working like a dream. You know that I'm a big fan of the garden cloche. I don't like the way that we've got this set up right now, but that's okay. No big deal. We'll clean it up a little bit. We're gonna trim out some of this little island. But before I go off camera and get myself kind of set back up, I just want to show you where we're at as far as like the map goes. And you can see my coordinates: 369 and negative 2400 roughly. I mean, so we are far away from where we were to begin with. There's a couple things here that's really cool. One is we have this structure, which I have no idea what it is. I don't know if I'm ready to go inside there. I sort of want to. Maybe we should. Maybe we'll do that in today's episode. That might be kind of fun. We also have that huge skull, and then over there is a village, and we just took some damage. Oh my goodness. Why is my phone going crazy? There's a village over there. There's not much there. There's an engineering house that has some pieces, parts that we can go over and get for sure. There's one of those big like grain mills that have tons of wheat and seeds and stuff like that in it, which we can go get. But that's it. So we have a village. We have that crazy bone block skull. You can see it on the map. Take a look. Yeah, it's insane. There's a meteor over there. Actually, I don't know if that's actually a meteor. I went by it. So this is where we live now. Yep. Before I updated to a server, this was all explored. I had like a big long strip there. But it's okay. We don't need to ever go back to where we came from. Now, the question is, what do we want to do as far as like next steps? So, obviously, there's some things that we would need to take care of. We could do some more quests if we wanted to. We can do things like storing power and some stuff like that. But I don't know if that's what we want to do. I think I sort of want to go inside this thing. Now, you guys might be yelling right now at the screen, "Don't do it! This is a horrible idea!" Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go... I'll tell you what, I should probably clean up my inventory. Let's open this loot box and see what we got. We got some steel mechanical components. That's actually a decent reward for sure. So I need to do some stuff anyway off camera. So I'm going to go off camera here for a minute, and I'm going to sort of organize myself over here, and then we're going to come back, and whatever that thing is, we are going inside it for sure. And see what's going on there. I need to make sure I have plenty of torches. Yeah, so let me just get myself settled in. I'm still sort of mentally recovering from the lost episode. But we do have cloches. And they're working like a dream. I love that. Okay, let me get myself taken care of, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, I'm feeling a lot better about our lot in life. So I've got some storage drawers running over here with, you know, just some stuff in it. I've used my 4 compacting drawers that I made, and then I just put extra stuff in here. All of this is going to move once we get our factory up and running, but we need like sort of like a base of operations. We need some other things, too. This guy's not getting the job done. That's for sure. I mean, it's trying. It's trying to do what it needs to. It's just not being very successful. Let me just walk you around what I've got. So I've got my pulvis and my furnace fired back up here. We're processing all of this ore. It's all coming in there, working like exactly like we want it to. That makes me happy. Stuff like, what is this? We're going to call this like organics. Go in here. This is like tools and machine stuff that we've built so far. This is wood, this is stone and other random blocks that didn't go in here. Our hopping bonsai is back up and running. Everything's working. This here is Immersive Engineering chest. This right here is goodies that we don't know what else to do with. This is hemp, and this is sugarcane. But you'll notice both these guys, they're in trouble, which means we're just not producing enough power at the moment. So we've got to get that squared away. So I want to go in there, but I also need to get a couple things squared away base-wise before we start going all crazy. So let's go here, and we're going to say this is the portal. We'll save. Okay. I just realized I've gone so far across the overworld that I don't know where my nether fortress is. It wasn't that great anyway, so we'll have to find another one. So I'm going to vein mine some of this because I need tons of bone. I need bone meal. Let's go in here and see what's going on. This is really cool inside here. but I don't care. Oh my goodness, this thing's huge. Oh my goodness. We have stacks on stacks. Oh my goodness, how do I get out of here? We'll use bone blocks to pillar our way out of here. So now we have enough bone meal to probably last us forever. And if we need more, we can just... Man, that was just that little bit there. I can't even imagine how many stacks are in there. That's amazing. We're never going to use that, right? Eventually we'll get to the point where we don't even need to worry about it. But for the time being, I need to get some more hemp. I only have like 22, and I thought maybe in the rest of this episode we can at least see if we can increase our power output for sure. Our power output. So one way to do that is to improve our windmill, which is like not doing what it needs to. So I'm just going to go up here. I need to find like a little bit of grass. I don't need too much. I need like 13 pieces of grass. So if I go maybe like right here, that should be good. And we'll just clear out a little of this. I'm going to lower this entire little... I mean, this is kind of a janky setup. You got all this mess over there. We're going to lower this all and make it flat as part of our playthrough. I don't know exactly when we're going to get that done, but trust me, we will get it done. That's for sure. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We'll put our bucket of water that we have in here. Yeah, we'll get all of that. That's amazing. All right, and then we're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like 1, 2, 3. That's 11, 12, 13. All right, and I want to plant all of this hemp over here like this. Okay, and then I want to take some of this dirt and just load this, fill this hole in over here, just so our stuff doesn't go like slinging all around when we harvest it. Okay, and now I can take bone meal, right? And I can bone meal these. Okay. And then we can go and just chop the top. Oh, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Dang it. I fell in that stupid hole. Oh, I know how we can fix that. Let's go fix this right away. By the way, that little piece of andesite right there, I was AFK for a little while after I got some things cleaned up. I was hoping to get more hemp, but it's just not happening. We need to be in here. Let's get this lily pad. That way we won't fall down in this water every 2 seconds. Okay. Let's go back to our little makeshift farm here, and we'll lay this guy down like that. Perfect. And then we're going to plant... 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, and then... Then we'll just bone meal all of this. Let's get our hoe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll plant. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll bone meal this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. Do I have any room over here? Not really. I have a little bit of dirt. Here, dog. Get out of the way. Okay. And we'll go like that, and like that, that. Okay. And then we can add another row here. Oops. Doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. And then we'll just bone meal this. And the reason we're doing this is I need to get enough hemp to be able to upgrade our windmill. It's actually a quest, or I guess it's a quest is what we call it, right? All right, so now I can just go across here like that and knock all that down. Okay. And that gives me that much. So the next quest that we've got on our deal here, let's get back over here, is windier power. We need 8 windmill sails. Windmill sails. And let's take a look here. So to make those, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces of tough fabric, and that means 8. So, and how many of those do we need? Do we need 8 of those? Yeah. So that means, essentially, it's roughly a stack of hemp hemp fibers per one. I mean, it might be a little less than that. I mean, what is whatever 8 times 6 is 56, right? So it's however much that is. That's how much hemp we need. So what I need to do is I need to just go back and forth here and bone meal all this stuff and keep breaking it until we have enough. Let's go sleep through the night. I'll tell you what, let me jump off camera. I'm going to grind this out. We're going to get this done. I still want to have time to do a little bit of exploration if we possibly can. That would be amazing. This episode feels better already. All right, let me get this hemp taken care of. I'll bring you back. We're just going to repeat that bone meal process over and over again until we have enough hemp to be able to make those sails. And then if we do... Okay. Yep. Oh! I just vein mined the entire thing. Holding the shift key. That's not what I wanted to do. But that's okay. Alright, so let me get a bunch more of this stuff planted. I don't need any of these extra seeds. And I'll bring you back on the other side. We'll put together these windmill sails. Get rid of that. Yeah. Oh, look, we have... Yeah, we're doing pretty good. It won't take too long. And then we'll go from there. We'll get these things done. That'll increase our power. That way we should never have to worry about hemp again, because we will have... Our cloches will have enough power at that point to be able to do what they need to do. So let me get this done, and then we'll make the sails, and then we'll go in there. Right? I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we're back. That didn't take too long, just a few minutes. Let's go to our wood chest here and grab this. We actually need more than that. Let's get, I don't know. I think we're going to need 48. That's not enough. We need more wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should certainly be enough. So we need 48. What? There. Okay. Now, let's see if we can't make these sails. We have to make the cloth first, so we need to make this. And let's see. We can make 50 of those. All right, and then we should be able to make 8 of those. Okay, there's that. Let's eat something really quick. We've completed that quest, Windier Power. Now, I have somewhere over here, I have this, all right? And I want to take that, and let's see what's in our wood chest. We might as well try to use as much of this junk up as possible. We're not going to have birch or anything like that moving forward, so it shouldn't be a big deal. We put that in there. We can make all of these. Go like that, and like that. 2 more buckets, and we go like that, that, oops, that, and that, and we can make that. Okay. Okay. We have no more space. That's okay. Do we have an empty thing? Let's put bone meal in there. Why not? Now we can pick that up. And maybe we should put bone blocks in there, because we might be using these off and on for a little while. Good grief, that was so much bone. That's amazing. That's a huge find. No question about it. Okay, so we have lots of this. We need to make some scaffolding. Scaffolding. How do I make treated wood this? So it's 3. Okay, and that gives us 6. So if we go like that and we do that, and then we should be able to make like that many. Okay. All right, now I'm going to restore this. Do I have like some kind of block that I can use? Yeah, use this guy for now. All right, and then we can go this way. Now that actually looks like something halfway decent, right? All right, and then we'll just build up here. Okay, now I think the way that we do these, if I remember correctly, is we just click on the middle. Yeah. Okay. And now that thing's running a lot faster, it's going to be producing more power. And these can be used as like ladders as well. Now, this should solve that problem. Yep. Okay. That's better. And we can also take some of this bone meal just to ramp up our production even more. Right? We can take some bone meal and we can stick it in this guy like so. And then like this. Yep. And we even have some hemp left over, which we'll just dump in here. Okay. And we might as well just put these guys in there too. Okay. Alright, perfect. Now we have a couple torches. Let's make some more. Let's use the rest of this. We'll make some more torches. Right before I started recording again, I made a stack of torches and I went around and just spammed them all over our little island here. Just to make sure that we try to prevent mobs from spawning. That's our goal, at least. Okay, do we have some kind of blocks to climb with? No. I have scaffolding. Maybe we could... Yeah, let's do it that way. That way we can get back down. Alright, let's go here, and we'll go... like that. We'll make some more treated wood scaffolding. How much can we make? That should be enough. Okay. Alright, let's head over and climb inside this thing and see what's in there. I'm a little nervous, but some of you guys might know. I'm still like blown away by that skull of bone blocks in the mining dimension. I mean, that's ridiculous. Oh, we never need to worry about bone meal ever again. That's insane. Okay, so if we go like right here, I guess. Nope, back one. So right here. All right, let's climb up. There's a dropper. With some stuff in it. Okay. Let's put a torch here. Maybe I shouldn't have put those out. Okay. Alright. What else is there? So there's a dropper. I mean, is this all that can't be all that this thing is, right? I mean, it's gotta be more than that. Alright, let's go up here. Okay. So is that really all that thing is? Just that little dropper thing? I mean, other than the fact that it's some resources, for sure. I feel like I need to bust in here and see. I hear bad noises in there. Oh, don't fall down there. Okay, I definitely hear mobs in here. Fire aspect, and then this. Okay. I have trouble believing that there's not some more to this thing. Oh, okay. Let's go up a little bit. I mean, if nothing else, this might be like a ready-made mob farm. Yeah, man. We'll be taking care of business here. Is this thing hollow inside? Or is it just... No, it's just like that. That's the roof. Okay. And there's the dropper. Okay. Alright. There's a zombie. I guess those guys just like... I'm not sure where they spawned. Okay. Ow. Okay. Alright. And then, I wonder what's in here. I sort of want to see. A piece of glowstone. Monster spawner. Zombie. Okay. I get... Oh, yeah. So this is a ready-made mob farm. Oh, man. How amazing is this, finding this thing? Okay. Because then all I need to do is I can just open up the bottom of this. Let's do a little bit of digging here real quick. Let's not do like all crazy like vein mine type thing. Okay, put that there. I want to just make sure there's not like more of these. I'm not sure exactly what we need a mob farm for. Okay, and then that's the opening. Yeah, so technically I could just turn this thing on and drop zombies out of there, and I'd be set. There's lots of mobs down there. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what I need a mob spawner for, though. I mean, we do have woot in this pack, so not too worried about it. Okay. Alright, well, awesome. That's pretty cool. I mean, so we definitely could come back over here and use this if we need it for something. That's for sure. Awesome. Okay. And we might as well just leave. Let's get rid of these. Let's add some torches up here just to make sure. I mean, I know we have fire, but still. Okay. That's pretty cool. Over there's our little base. Working like a dream. Okay. Let's head back over here, and we're going to call this episode a done deal. I'm much happier about what we got done here. That's super cool looking. That's for sure. I mean, we might, if we ever need any materials, we could just get them from there, and that'll be amazing. Okay. All right. So we've moved bases yet again. We're going to live in the overworld. That's what we want to do. I think that makes perfect sense. And, you know, one of the other reasons, which I didn't necessarily talk about, but we actually need water for our factory design. And before you start making guesses, nope, it's not a boat. I have a feeling that you'll be able to guess for 1,000,000 years and never guess what we're going to build floating out here in the water. Not a boat, that's for sure. Anyway, let's make some more progress next time. Do we have any more quests to pick up? We can get this guy, right? Let's get this guy really quick. Anything else? Yeah, we need to start making all these pieces parts. Get some of this stuff, better steel production. Yeah. Watery power, all that good stuff. We'll start working on some of that next time. But until then, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my... Well, there's some dogs getting a skeleton over there. That's awesome. From my Automaton series, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.